Last year was a culmination of a lot of hard work, effort, and dedication by our players. A tremendous example of unselfishness to be able to allow us to win a Patriot League championship. As we try to continue to grow from there, we have to be mindful of the things that allowed us to be successful and really try to cultivate those as part of a culture of our program. That unselfishness, the caring and really concern and love for each other as teammates, and obviously the attention to detail as well. It's not necessarily an easy charge by any means, but it's a new chapter and it's a new opportunity, and one that I think many of our players are very much so looking forward to. Well, certainly CJ's an extremely talented player, the likes of which the league hasn't seen. Leading scoring freshman in the country, not only Rookie of the Year, but Player of the Year. First time anybody's done that in league history, and a major catalyst for us being able to win a Patriot League championship in 2010. As we move forward from there, we certainly need to allow him to continue to be an excellent player, which he is, and find ways to feature him. But one unique thing about our team last year, and I think it was evident by even putting together the most dominant postseason performance in Patriot League history, was the fact that we had very good depth, and we had a lot of players that really self-sacrificed and gave of themselves for the best of the team. For instance, Michael Ojo came off the bench for us, played a great deal of minutes, but in his lone start, in a way of honoring a senior Dave Buckberger, who was ill for that particular game against Colgate, he scored 22 points. So we have a lot of players that have the talent, but have taken a role that will help our team overall for the betterment of the team as opposed to themselves just personally. So I think they have the talent, they have the confidence to be able to move forward, but there are new opportunities, and hopefully people can walk into those new opportunities and really produce within them as well. Well, it certainly makes my job as a coach that much easier to know that we have somebody who has that type of ability. The plays look a lot better, let's just put it this way, when the ball goes in the hole at the end of them. And he's just got an uncanny ability and a knack for scoring. Also a very unselfish player. To have him be a part of our team and watch him continue to grow and progress, I think is really critical, because he walked in as a freshman, very frail, thinner build, didn't necessarily look like a college athlete per se. Now physically he's gotten more mature, he's gotten stronger, but he's always maintained a level of humility, and he's always honored his seniors, and he's always kind of put the team first, which from a coach's perspective is one of the most important things that I could say about him. I think it does. It's interesting. We've actually had 3 of the last 4 Rookie of the Years. So we've provided opportunities for younger players to go in and trust their talent. We've also tried to really work with younger players to teach them, help them grow and learn so they can progress early in their career as opposed to just being seasoned and then figuring it out. But I also think it's a testament to the hard work of the assistant coaches that have been in our program to help identify and recruit a lot of these quality players to make this a possibility. Now, as that moves forward, I think a lot of players will understand that Lehigh is a place that they can go to and hopefully have a chance to really play to their strengths and play to their ability. It's actually interesting that as our program gets stronger, those opportunities become a little bit harder to come by at times, because at one time Marquise Hall was our only point guard in our program. Matt Seamus was also a freshman. There was nobody else. We had to give the ball to him. I think our program is stronger in the fact that we have more talent within it, but for any recruit that looks at us, it's certainly an opportunity to see firsthand that if you're talented enough, we have no fears of playing younger players and giving them a chance to play to their potential. This year's Rookie of the Year, it's always hard to tell because you don't know who's going to do what when the lights come on. We don't have necessarily the fortune of any of our freshmen coming in where there's nobody already in the program in that particular position. We have an excellent young guard by the name of Mackie McKnight, who has played very well for us at the point guard position. Has an extremely good feel for the game, can score, is an exceptional leader even as a freshman, and has even amazed me as a coach with some of his leadership ability. We have some other talented players, Anthony DeRazio, who's a talented player, and one player in particular, Kevin McCarthy, who I thought would be more of a developmental player perhaps see the best of him as a junior and senior. At 6'10", 260 pounds, has already been a force as a freshman thus far in practice, and I've been pleased with his development. Gabe Knutson is a tremendously talented player. If it weren't for the exceptional play of C.J. McCollum, he would be somebody that everybody would be talking about, but he almost got overshadowed to some degree because C.J. was just that talented. This is a freshman who went on the road in the league and scored 31 points as a freshman in a league game in a hostile environment. That tells you a little bit about his talent. I think he's very well respected amongst the league. He provides us an interior presence where we know that we can get some production from him. Has a very high basketball IQ, is a team-first type of player, has the ability to step out and make jump shots as well offensively. He's really a complete player, and we're pleased to have him and excited about his growth and his development as we progress as well. You know, this season is very exciting. It provides a new set of challenges and also a new set of opportunities in the same token. Our players are excited about being able to expand their roles to some degree and really fall into some of those empty shoes that seem to be missing now through graduation. Although the players may be different in some of those positions, their attributes and some of their strengths hopefully will complement each other really well. You know, it's also an intriguing process for me as a coach to balance the challenges of trying to keep a team humble, keep a team from having a sense of entitlement, to be focused on the cultural things that we established that were so instrumental for us to be successful last year, and also the blending of new players and new opportunities and new positions to see how they blend and mix together to give us the best product out on the floor.